welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Fight Livestream. Thanks for joining you. I'm your Undead Community Manager, 3RL. Let's kick things off by taking a look at some of the new additions to the game with this update. We want to introduce the superheroes that have survived the zombie attack. And with that, we have Shang-Chi, the Master of the Ten Rings, and a martial art expert. He's received a Tier 4 advancement in a new uniform inspired by none other than Marvel animation, Marvel Zombies. All right, skill 4 is called the Ten Rings Qui Gong Punch. Causes incapacitation paralysis. Applying to self, ignore target dodge rate by 100% with a 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Let's take a quick look at the uniform options, Shang-Chi. I'm going to choose from this list. Let's see, White Tiger from Daredevil Born Again, as well as Daredevil from the same update, and Adam Warlock, Infinity Countdown, because he's pretty cool in my mind. Adam Warlock. Next, we're going to check out the girl who survived the zombies, which is Miss Marvel. And of course, we hope Miss Marvel can overcome the situation with the power of her new Tier 4 in uniform. She's ready for battle wearing Aisha's bangle, or the Quantum Aisha's bangle, or the Quantum Band. Let's get ready to strengthen her uniform with some of the uniform options available for Miss Marvel. I see some people in the chat saying something about Sentry, so here's his other uniform, as well as Ant-Man and Green Goblin. Those are my three favorites from it. Skill 3 is called Light Slam. 3 guys here in the front. This applies a paralysis. And applies to self 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Accumulate pure damage when attacking and increases all basic attack for each percentage of pure damage accumulated. One of humanity's greatest protectors has now become its worst enemy. The uniform for Captain Marvel has the power of a supervillain, allowing her to radiate even more powerful dark energy. With the Marvel animations, Marvel Zombies inspired costume, you can meet this infected version of Captain Marvel with the zombie virus. Let's look at the uniform options for Captain Marvel. Groot, I am Groot. Angel, all new X-Men, and we'll call out Infinity Ultron because, yeah, another interesting, terrifying person to have to face. All right, let's check out her out in game, shall we? Skill number 3 is called Corrupting Energy. Check it out. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
All the handprints on the ground, all the zombies.
Oh stuff. Yeah, the zombie handprints.
This causes fear and incapacitation, paralysis, and decreases all basic defenses by a percentage, and is stackable while applying a 100% chance to grant all damage immunity, increasing all basic attacks. So with the new Scarlet Witch uniform, she has also been transformed into a supervillain. And the combination of zombies and magic creates a fighting style beyond my imagination, at least. Dominating the battlefield from the air instead of the ground, she can quickly move across the battlefield and unleash devastating energy attacks, and she can mercilessly toss zombies out of her way when they're I guess she just doesn't like other zombies.
Yeah.
Skill 5 is called Living Disaster. Oh, she like her hair going crazy. At a different angle.
Yeah, that was a weird angle.
Still,
that's really dope, dude.
This causes burn, stun, and fracture while recovering a percentage of HP and grants invincibility. All right, let's check out the uniform options for Scarlet Witch as well before we move on to some of the other content. Let's go with, speaking of, let's choose Doctor Strange from Doctor Strange 2, Wolverine because that mask is wild,
I love that
and
mask.
Luna Snow because. All righty, let's take a list of the potential Transcendent characters for this update as well. So, Werewolf, Gorilla Man, and Slapstick have all gained potential Transcendence, so be sure to check that out. And is there anyone who is a fan of any of these characters? Again, I didn't know too much about any of them, but I learned today, or the other day, yeah, Slapstick, very like fourth wall breaky and stuff like that. But yeah, interesting characters that I think they're giving some love to. But with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the new stuff. First, we have, of course, the zombie survival content, which is, of course, a perfect fit for the zombie theme. And it's getting an update. So we're going to look at the most important changes first, which is the clear condition. It used to be about defeating the boss zombie, but now it's changed to having at least one hero survive through the time limit. So this is more on brand with a true survival outbreak. So I think hopefully players will enjoy that. The goal being, survival at all costs. Yes, you can defeat the boss and you'll get more points and rewards, but the goal is to survive. That's your main goal. So clear the stage, even if you can't, it just gotta last until the very end. Also, the numerously divided stages have been condensed to a maximum of 10 stages. So that way it makes it easier to choose what difficulty you want to participate in, and then that way there's no guessing between what's hard or there's a bunch of different levels. It's just straightforward. This hopefully allow for a more free and aggressive playstyle, and the skill limit has been reduced to 2 or less. So right here we have just some updates to this mode. The General Collector's Vault event, which was temporarily suspended, is now back with a new name, Collector's Hall. Previously offering a CTP of Veteran and 6-star artifacts with updated heroes, its suspension had disappointed many players. Now it's been renewed, giving players another chance at valued rewards. So we'll go ahead and check out that real quickly. You can see that over here. And we have prepared the Collector's Hall as a replacement for the General Vault to provide a more stable environment. During the event period, you can purchase chests and apply for a raffle reward if you want. And winners will be selected from a pool of applicants and receive the rewards. We are currently working hard on a revamp of Alliance Battle and a new epic quest, which we know many agents have been asking for. So we know that many of you have submitted your opinions about the Alliance Battle and have been waiting a long time for a response. So since this is a core game mode that many enjoy, we are doing our best to prepare for it. While it won't be in this current update, we'll be back with some good news very soon about that. However, we just want to make a quick caveat. Because we're preparing for a larger scale update at the same time, there will be a slight change to the mid-month update schedule. The mid-month update, which usually takes place in 2 weeks after the main update, will be pushed back for this one for 3 weeks. So good night, everyone. Thorell signing off, and we will see you at the next update.